Hello all! People have always wondered about the skies. We look at the moon and see that it changes every day. We see the sun always rise from the east and set in the west. At night, we see many different objects in the skies. Some of them seem to be in the same place day after day, whereas some change positions and some seem to form patterns. People have been keeping detailed records of their observations. Thanks to all this careful record keeping, we now have some understanding of our surroundings. The biggest and brightest object in the sky is the sun. The moon also looks big because it is very close to the earth. The objects that twinkle and produce their own light are called as stars. Stars. Some of the bright stars that we can see with our naked eyes are Sirius, Rigel, Polaris, and Betelgeuse. Our sun is an average star. It looks so bright and big because of its closeness to the earth. The sun's family is known as the solar system. Solar system. Solar system includes planets like our Earth, asteroids, moons, and some other objects. Planets don't twinkle. They don't have light of their own. Planets rotate or spin around themselves and revolve around or orbit the sun. Our solar system has 8 planets. 8. These are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. One of the most beautiful objects in the night sky is our moon. There are hundreds of songs and stories about the moon. Moon does not have its own light. It reflects sunlight. Sunlight? We see different phases of the moon every day. Right? The Hindu calendar is based on these phases of the moon. Moon revolves around the Earth once every month. Most of the planets in our solar system have multiple moons. For example, Saturn and Jupiter have more than 50 moons. More than 50 moons. The only celestial body people have ever visited is our moon. Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin landed on the moon in July 1969. Moon is the only natural satellite of the Earth. Satellites revolve around planets. Earth has numerous man-made satellites revolving around it. These satellites help us in communication, predicting the weather, GPS, and in many military applications. Planets Mercury and Venus are close to the Sun. They are so hot that existence of living things is not possible. In our solar system, Earth is the only planet that can sustain life. Scientists are actively exploring Mars for any signs of life. NASA has dispatched Mars rovers to study the planet Mars. Recently, India succeeded in sending Mangalyaan. To orbit Mars and learn more about the planet. So far, we have only sent unmanned vehicles to Mars, which means that no astronaut has visited Mars yet. Between the planets Mars and Jupiter, there is a band. Of many rocky objects. They are called asteroids. Recently, European Space Agency had successfully landed a spacecraft on one of these asteroids. The asteroid belt divides the planets into inner planets and outer planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are inner planets and are closer to the Sun. They also have a hardened rocky surface. Outside the asteroid belt are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. These are gas planets and have no land. These outer planets are also very cold as they are far away from the Sun. The distances in space are so large that it's difficult to understand their enormity. Instead of using distance, we'll see how long sunlight takes to reach different planets. That'll give us an idea of how far these planets are from the Sun. Sunlight reaches Mercury, the closest planet, in just about 3 minutes. It takes 8 minutes for the sunlight to reach Earth. And over 4 hours to reach Neptune, the farthest planet. The speed of light is fastest. If a man is orbiting Neptune in a spacecraft and he made a phone call, to his phone on Earth, it would take 4 hours for the call to connect. If he said hello, his friends would hear it after 4 hours. Likewise, he would have to wait for 8 hours to hear the response. It would be a very boring conversation. For many years, people believed that our Earth was the center of the universe and other planets revolved around it. But now we know that the Sun is in the center of our solar system. Planets like Earth go around the Sun and satellites go around the planets. Like the Moon revolves around the Earth, but why does the Earth revolve around the Sun? And why does the Moon revolve around the Earth? It is due to the universal force of gravity. All objects pull other objects by a force called gravity. The strength of this force depends on the mass of the object and the distance between them. A book placed near us does not make us feel its gravitational pull because its mass is very little. If we jump, the earth pulls us down due to its gravitational pull. Similarly, if we throw a ball in the air, it comes down. It means that both people and the ball feel the gravitational pull of the earth. The mass of the earth is very huge. All the objects in space have very large masses. Sun attracts Earth because of its gravity. The balance between the Sun's gravity, Earth's gravity, and Earth's speed is the orbit in which the Earth moves around the Sun. Similarly, Earth's gravity attracts the Moon. The balance between the Earth's gravity, Moon's gravity, and Moon's speed decide the Moon's orbit around the Earth. Now we hope that you have learned about our solar system and understood its functioning. You're welcome to join us to learn something else soon. Thank you.